Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Chair Yoga with Anna here at high noon at Irie Bliss. And I'm happy to be here today to guide your practice. We're going to begin by just making sure that we have a chair to sit in, a nice comfortable chair. You can do this on your couch. So nice sturdy chair. You can place a blanket underneath your bottom to prop yourself up a little bit. Maybe if your feet are dangling, because you want to be sure that they're nice and grounded, you can either grab a book, or if you have yoga blocks, you can place 2 yoga blocks or 1 and place your feet on top of the block so you can ground in. All right, so I do have these props here just so you guys can, take a look at what you can use to enhance and modify your practice. All right, so let's begin by settling into our seat, relaxing, and just getting a sense of our sits bones, which are the 2 pelvic points on our bottoms. And we could just even sway back and forth a little bit or forward and just kind of get that centering ourselves. And we're going to take a moment here to close our eyes. I welcome you to soften your gaze if your eyes are open, and bringing your hands to your lap and beginning to just tapping into the natural rhythm of your breath as you inhale and exhale through the nose. And as you inhale, feel your chest rise. Your belly rises, drawing that breath all the way down to the base of the spine, and then exhaling it out. So as you find your natural rhythm of your inhales and exhales, start to lengthen them. And if it feels good to take a nice deep inhale and sigh it out, you can do that. Just releasing whatever's going on in the morning or whatever's going on at the moment. This moment is for you, and it's your practice. And we are going to continue to settle in your self-care moment. With every exhale, releasing what no longer serves. And with every inhale, welcoming the self-love and joy you feel through your practice. And just getting in touch with yourself and meeting your body where it is today. Always listen to your body. And I invite you at this time to bring your hands to heart center. Keeping your eyes closed, setting an intention for class, for your practice. And just feeling that gratitude for showing up for yourselves. If there's anything you want to work on or a word that pops in, you can even just hold space for someone or yourself. And this is the intention we take with us through our practice. And once we're done with our practice, it's what we live. And fluttering the eyes open, we're going to begin with a nice deep inhale as we draw the palms up above our heads, and exhale as we flip the palms and bring the palms all the way back down by our sides. Inhale. Palms rise above our heads. Palms come together. Exhale, bring the palms back down to heart center. Inhale, palms rise towards the sky. Maybe this time look up at the fingertips. Float your arms down on the exhale. Inhale, arms come up. Palms come together. Exhale, bring those palms back down to the heart. And here, sitting up nice and tall. Pulling in your navel, pulling in that energy energy up through the crown, lengthening the spine up towards the sky. Arms parallel to the floor, and then reaching out, expanding the chest, and then bringing the arms in and giving yourself a hug. And then here maybe you can sway back and forth a little bit, and then open up the arms again and do the opposite. I hope I did the opposite. You could do any arm, and then bring them back out and relax. And let's get into our joints, getting into our ankles. So working from the ground up, moving our ankle in a circular way. Any direction is fine. And then the opposite direction. I always like to start with the joints because it just really helps to mobilize before we do any larger movements. So we're just warming up the body here. And then the other ankle. And some people like to do both. You could do it any way you want. And then bringing that ankle back. From here, just take that left knee to left shoulder. And release. Hands go around the right knee towards the right shoulder. And then bringing it back down. And then just getting into the hip joint by drawing little circles. And again, you could do any side first. It's up to you. And then going the opposite direction. And you can really bring that knee up and around if that feels good. And then bringing it back down to center. Doing the other side, little circles. Going into bigger circles. And then opposite direction. Maybe you want to draw really big circles, and that's okay too. It just depends on your mobility and what you want to feel today and what your body, how it feels. Okay, so bringing that back down. Let's lift our heels. So bring your feet just about hip distance apart. Bring the heels up. Get into the toes here. So if you want to bring your toes in, you can. Just pressing the heels into the toes. So pressing those heels forward and then placing the feet back on the ground. Lift the toes and then lift the heels. And then bring the heels back, lift the toes. And then lift the heels, press into the toes, and then bring everything back down. Lift the toes, spread the toes, and then place the toes back down. And feel if you can grasp the earth, the floor, your mat with your toes. Kind of like those monkey toes. All right, so from here, we're going to open up our arms and expand the chest, and then bring them back in. Expand the arms out. And exhale, bring the palms back towards the middle of the chest, and then bring the elbows down, mountain pose here. And then bring the shoulders up to the ears and roll them back. And then roll them forward. All right, so we're going to get into our torso, into our pelvic bone, just creating circles with our body, just about 5 times. So 2 more times on one side. And then we're going to do the opposite, go the opposite direction. And then coming back to center. From here, take a gaze over to the left. You can place your hands on your lap. Head comes back to center. Take a gaze over to the right. And then coming back to center, take your left ear to left shoulder. And then come back to center, right ear to right shoulder. And then from here, draw a half moon from your left shoulder, right shoulder, all the way to your left shoulder. And then the nose will draw a little half moon all the way from the left to the right. You might hear a little crack. And then again, going back and just taking your time with how the movement feels good to you. And then coming back to center. Wonderful. Take an inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, let it all go. All right, getting into our sun salutation. Let's inhale our arms up and exhale, forward fold. So from here, you can actually just halfway fold if that feels good to you, or drop your arms all the way to the floor or to the shins and just let your head hang here. So forward fold over your lap and let your head hang. Maybe you want to just shake your neck back and forth, shaking your head, nodding, and then from here, lift the chest, bring the fingertips over to your shins. Gaze is just a couple feet in front of you, and then bring your hands to your lap, tuck in the elbows, and come all the way back up to seated. Beautiful. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for your half lift. Shoulders move back, chest is broadened here, and then gently placing your hands on your lap, tucking the elbows, coming all the way back up. Beautiful. Inhale, left arm over left ear, and then float it back down. Right arm over right ear, and then floating it back down. Both arms rise. On the inhale, palms come together. Exhale, bring them back down to heart center. All right, so from here, take that twist over to the left, just the shoulder movement. And then come back to center. And then a little bit over to the right. And then come back to center. All right, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands on the shins, fingertips on the shins, chest rises. Half lift here, shoulders move back, and then gently coming back to seated. Beautiful. Take your left knee to left shoulder, and then right knee towards the right shoulder, and then placing that one back down, inhaling both arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for your half lift as your shoulders move back and your chest rises. And then here, place your hands on your lap, tuck in the elbows, and lead with the heart, cobra. So let the chest rise here as you continue to just angle forward. Lengthen the base of the spine towards the earth. And lead with the heart. Maybe your gaze rises. Shoulders are away from the ears, moving them back, and then gently coming back to seated. Beautiful. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, let it all go. All right. So from here, let's bring our feet just a little bit more than hip distance apart. Okay, so from here, we're going to bend that left elbow on our left thigh, and we're going to reach with our right arm over our right ear. Reach through the fingertips, open up that right shoulder. So bring the chest forward. Maybe you're gazing at your bicep or just straight ahead. And then gently coming back to seated, extend both arms out. And gaze is over your left fingertips. Drop that right arm, flip the palm of the left, and bring that over your left ear. And then coming back, bend that left elbow, reach with your right over your right ear, side angle. Lift the chest here without collapsing onto your thigh, working your core here. And then your gaze could be just straight ahead or up to your bicep. Take a nice inhale, extend the arms out. Drop that right arm, left arm goes over the left ear. And we're going to repeat that one more time. Extend the arms out, bend that left elbow onto the left thigh, scoop that right arm over the right ear, open up the chest here, gaze up to your bicep or straight ahead, and then coming back down, extend the arms out, reach opposite finger or opposite directions here, opening up the chest and then releasing your arms down and shake it out. All right, let's get to the other side. All right, so bend that right elbow onto the right thigh. Inhale and scoop that left arm and reach through the fingertips. Side body stretches. Maybe take a gaze up to your bicep or straight ahead. Take a nice deep breath here and exhale, and then let's extend our arms. Gaze goes over the right fingertips and then drop that left arm. Right arm over right ear, reach through the fingertips, and then come back, extend the arms out, bend that right arm over the right thigh, reach with that left arm over the left ear, and then come back, extend the arms out, drop that right arm, lift that left arm over the left ear. Humble warrior there. And then reaching back out. One more time, bending that right elbow over the right thigh, extending that left arm over the left ear. And then arms come back. Gazes over the right fingertips. Drop that left arm. Reach that right arm over the right ear. And then coming back down and relax the arms. Beautiful. Great job, everybody. All right, so from here, just bring the soles of your feet together. Sitting up nice and tall, Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose, also called Cobbler Pose. Seated. So bring your crown up towards the sky as you inhale and lengthen the spine, shoulders reach back. Let your knees fall open. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, let it all go. And then bring the knees back together and coming back to seated. All right, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for your half lift, fingertips on the shins. Reach that crown forward. Base of the spine reaches towards the earth. And then from here, placing the hands on your lap, tucking in the elbows, reach with your heart. So lead forward with your heart. Maybe your gaze rises. Inhale and pull in that navel towards the back of the spine. Exhale, coming back to seated. Beautiful. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, let it all go. All right, so let's stand up, get into standing. Let's pedal out our feet. So you could do this behind the chair or off to the side. And then just coming behind your chair here, take a few steps back, going into downward facing dog. So just so I don't bump in the back, take a few steps back, arms reach forward. Hips shift back. Arms are parallel to the ears. Soften the knees. Shoulders move away from the ears. Feel your scapulas work towards one another as you're reaching your arms forward. Lots of movement happening here. And then gently press into the heels, coming all the way back up. Beautiful. From here, take a step back with your left leg. Bend the front knee. So back leg, toes should be pointing to the left leg of the chair. So at an angle. And then front knee bends. So knees stacked over the ankle. So make sure that knee isn't hinging too far forward. Let it stack nicely over your ankle. Inhale, one arm comes up or both. And exhale. This time, inhale, arms come up, extend the front leg, and exhale, bend the front leg. Beautiful. Inhale, arms come up, extend the front leg, and exhale, arms come down. Bring the arms up, bring that Left arm out, and notice how your hips shift. And then bring that arm back, hips come back square with the chair, bring that back leg to meet the front, and then step back with your other leg. Okay, so right leg steps back, left knee bends, knees stacked over your ankle. Inhale, arms come up, so one arm or both, and exhale, release. Inhale, arms come up, extend the front leg. Feel that hip, the left hip shift back. And then exhale, bend the front knee, arms float down. One more time. Inhale, arms come up and front leg extends. And exhale, bring it back down. From here, extend the arms out and face that direction, which is the right side. And then coming back, inhale the arms up and exhale, let it all go. Bring the arms back to the back of the chair and the back leg meets the front. Beautiful. Inhale, arms come up. Interlace the fingers, pointer fingers. Reach up towards the sky. Take an arch over to the right, to the left. And then come back to center. Reach over and arch over to the right. And then come back to center and release the hands. Bring your hands behind you. Open up the chest as you interlace the fingers, or just have the arms reach behind you. Opening up the chest. And then releasing mountain pose. So here, feet are hip distance apart. Shoulders are back. Inhale and lengthen the spine as you pull the navel towards the back of the spine. Feel your glutes reach down towards your heels. And tighten up those quads. So lift, as you tighten the quads, lift the kneecaps. And then gently just release and let everything go. Beautiful. From here, just swaying back and forth. Letting the body loose. And then we're going to sway and get our hands and feet into it. As we shift the body, we're going to reach and our heel is going to lift. So we're going to reach and just reaching, opposite heel moves up. And then coming back and just relaxing the arms, coming back to stillness. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, let it all go. And let's sit back down. Right, so from here, settling into the chair. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, release, let it all go. From here, take that left arm, bring it across the body to your right knee. And you can support your twist with your right hand just on the side of the chair. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine here through the crown, and then take that twist over to the right. And then if you want to take it a little further, you can bring that arm, the right arm towards the back of the chair so that you can rest your elbow on the back side of the chair. And then gently, slowly begin to unwind and come back to center. Inhale, right arm comes across the body to the left knee, supporting yourself with the other hand. Inhale, lengthen, pull in the navel, and then gently take that twist over to the left. And then maybe you want to bring that elbow back. And then gently unwinding, coming back to center. Beautiful. Inhale, arms come up, palms come together. Exhale, bring them back down to heart center. Inhale, palms rise. Exhale, let it all go. Beautiful. Inhale, arms again. Arms move forward, full body stretch. Extend the legs, maybe lift the legs off the floor, reach through your fingertips, full body stretch, and then release it. Shake it out. Inhale again, full body stretch. Bring the arms back up. Extend the legs, maybe lift the legs, and then release. Beautiful. All right, so getting back into our stillness to absorb the benefits of our practice today. Settling back in, taking a nice deep breath in and out. In our final Shavasana, absorbing all of the benefits of your hard work, your practice, and settling in, inviting you to close your eyes. If you want to keep them open, just keep them at a soft gaze. Hands just rest on your lap. And again, you can use any way you feel called to, your hands being placed on your lap, either hands down to ground, palms up to receive, or in a Gyan Mudra. Closing our energy channels with our index finger and thumbs touching. And begin to relax into your chair as your feet ground in, shoulders relax. Scan your body of any tension. And just breathing in and out. Maybe you take a gaze behind your cheekbones or your third eye as you fall into a deep relaxation, unhinging the jaw, unclenching the jaw. So take your tongue and relax it and place it behind your front teeth at the top, at the roof of your mouth. Maybe turning the corners of your mouth into a smile. Relaxing your cheeks and brows. Full deep body relaxation in Shavasana. And feeling your body fully relax. Take a moment here to bring your awareness back into your body by wiggling your toes and your fingers. Keeping your eyes closed, I invite you to bring your hands to heart center, palms together firmly, thumbs touch the sternum. Join me in bringing our prayer hands up to our third eye as a reminder to think kind thoughts. Down in front of our lips as a reminder to speak kind words. And back down to our hearts as a reminder to live life full of love and joy. My heart honors yours in deep gratitude. Thank you for letting me guide your practice as I deeply bow to you. Thank you for being here and coming, everyone. Take care.